Hey, do you have a detached garage? This customer of mine uses their garage for their company, Little Heathens Designs. They make all kind of laser products for customers. I feel like my family orders products from them almost every single month. All of the items I've ever ordered from Little Heathens Designs have come in on time and are exactly as I ordered them. To ensure that all of the orders maintain to be this way, I am here providing preventative maintenance on their panel in the garage. All of the preventative maintenance I provide is free to my customers. I feel that it is so necessary to catch problems before they arise. Today, I am working on a Siemens 125 amp main lug panel. Main lug meaning there is no main breaker, or emergency means a disconnect, or service means a disconnect on this panel. Therefore, all of the work I have to do on this panel has to be done energized. I say it has to be done energized, but realistically, there is a way to shut it off. You just have to walk over to the house, go in the main panel, and hit the breaker that says garage. The thing about preventative maintenance is that half the work I have to do in this panel, the panel has to be energized anyways. When I IR scan this panel, I want to see it on. I want to see what's hot. If there's any hot spots in the panel, it needs to be on and energized, powered up to see that. To also check all the voltages, check amperages, check anything else along those lines that needs to be energized. I even torque and check all the connections while the panel is energized. This could be beneficial because if there is a loose connection somewhere, it's very easy to tell with the arcing that would happen when you move it or touch it. Lastly, I like to leave the power on because it helps me be able to see. The more light, the better. The more I can see in the panel, the more I can find, the more I can fix, and the more I can replace. The customer likes when the power is left on as much as possible because again it's winter time in Pennsylvania and it's cold. As normal, as in my area, as I look through these panels, I find issues. It's hard to find a panel that's been perfect. This one here, there is no service disconnect, no emergency disconnect for this garage. You can't hit one switch and turn this entire panel off. Well, you can, but you have to go into the house. And as far as I'm aware, that's way too far to shut this down. If there was a fire, you would need to be able to shut this down more quickly. The breaker to shut this down is over 200 feet away. There was only a few connections in this panel that had to be retorqued to spec, and this panel has no ground rod. I know there is an exception in the code that says you do not need a ground rod when having a full grounding conductor coming from the main panel. That green taped conductor down at the bottom right hand side of this panel. But nevertheless, it doesn't hurt to have another ground rod installed for this panel. Therefore, I'm going to recommend installing a ground rod and moving that surge protector breaker down closer to the line side of the panel. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Visit Little Heathens Designs.